Hey guys, Max here, and welcome back to MaxFX Builds, where today we're taking a look at a new LEGO Transformer. Well, new to you. I've had this one built for a while now, at least half a year to be honest, and I just never reviewed it because I was waiting until I passed 100 subs, and now we passed 150, which is awesome. I think we're at 172 at the time of this recording, so thank you all so much, and I think a little celebration's in order, so I brought out a new big build. So, moving Mini-Me here off to the side, this here is Treads. Now you might be saying, Max, there's two vehicles here. And you're right, yes, there are two vehicles, but it's one robot, it's a Duocon. I've made two Duocons, I'll probably review my other ones sooner or later, I don't know when. But I thought I'd show you my first Duocon, which is Treads here. Now, it's quite obvious which sections become which part of the robot, and that's because, yes, this is my first one, like I have said. Like Spanner, you can tell that his jet mode was a robot that was just kind of lying down. So yeah. Anyways, let's take a look at the actual build. So we're going to take a look at one of the vehicles first, and then we'll move on to the other one, and then we'll transform, and yay. So we're going to move the tank off to the side, and first we're going to look at the truck. So truck, thank you. Truck's pretty nice. It does not roll, even though it has rubber tires. This is one of my builds that does not roll, unfortunately. Wish it did. Probably would have had space too, but it's alright. So the truck, you got the cabin right here. Some nice headlights and some turn signals. You got like the logo right here. You've got nice rubber tires. This gap here is necessary for part of the robot mode. On the rear, some nice taillights. And yeah, overall, very, very nice and clean truck. Now, it's meant to be a flatbed right now, but it can do other things. So if you take this arm right here, comes up, it folds out like that, and then this little clip at the top here rotates. Just like that. And then I have to quickly transform this so no one sees it. We bring in this little section here. Well, I say a little, this thing's massive. Yep, no brake, no brakey. It's not good. And now you have this thing. So yes, in my head this was supposed to be a pile driver, like used to set in like metal pillars for buildings. Yeah. Transformation hinges sometimes want to move when moving the arm. But yeah, I can sort of like go around like this, do some drilling, you know, because it looks cool. So, yay. Anyways, just move this off to the side. This becomes the robot mode weapon, so. Wait, was it like this? I don't know. It's been a minute since I transformed to this guy. Yeah, just because the robot mode weapon is the only accessory. Giant sword. So, yeah. Anyways, putting that off to the side, we'll compact the little arm here back down. So just fold that in, fold that up, drop that down, and then flush everything out. And now we have the box again. And then for size comparison, here's flamethrower. I think that works. And here it is with the Hot Wheels car and minifigure. Perfect. Now let's go on to the other vehicle, the missile tank. So yes, missile tank. So you got like the cockpit up here in the center. Big old bumper. It's on some nice tracks. Just some stretch tires. That means it also does not roll as well. Around the rear you have some ground rippers. I forget what they're officially called, but like they can splay out like this and then cut into the ground like that. Got some taillights there. Fold that back up. You do have like this little like clear section here, and it's pretty obvious what that becomes, but oh well. Now, in terms of articulation for this, the rocket launchers can move up, allowing for the missiles to be aimed up, and the missiles themselves can turn sideways because the arm cannot. The missiles don't fire; they're just here for aesthetics. But they look nice, at least. Also, when you move the arm, some more clear details revealed, and you kind of see how the tank works. It's pretty simple. Dredge was a very simple build. Anyways, comparisons. Flamethrower. Hot Wheels car. Minifigure. Perfect. Now, this gimmick I came up with, it's kind of dumb, but you can have the tank just kind of sitting on the truck. Like the truck's hauling it around. So, fun little thing you can do. But now that we've reviewed the individual vehicle modes, we can get down to transformation. So, we're going to start with the truck, then we'll go to the tank, and we'll be in robot mode by then. So, we'll set the tank off to the side, and we'll get started with the truck. So to transform the truck, what we're going to want to do is just raise the camera a little bit. Room to operate. We're going to come up to here, kind of split the truck open like this, and rotate it down. After that, just bend the knees a little bit. Make sure that's sitting level. Fold that section there up like the little crane. So it should be looking like this. And then just tilt the section here back until we're done combining. And there's the truck, very simple. Now let's get on to the tank. So the tank, also quite a simple transformation. You're gonna come up to, gonna bring it up like this. Open up these sections here, just on some clips. Just like that. Make sure this piece stays in, like the clip it's on. Sometimes it wants to fall out. Anyways, move the missile up and then in. Turn that piece down again. Up and in. Get it back a little bit, bend it forward. He has weird arms. Bend this piece forward and flip out the hand. Just like that. Come to the back, lower the rippers onto the back. And then we're going to do something with the head. So the head pops up, rotates again. And then these little side sections on the head also rotate. Come on. And after fiddling with that, there is the top. So now we're going to bring in the legs, anti-stud, stud, pop them together, just like that. Come around to the back, take this section, fold it in, fold that section there in, straighten everything out. Splay out his arms just a tiny bit. Move him back and raise the camera. Move him back some more because this guy's massive. And there we have Treads in his robot mode. And yeah, he's quite big, especially for my scale. Like, pretty big. Like, guess we can get onto some comparisons first. There's Heatbane. Granted, she isn't standing up straight, but there. Yeah, that's Heatbane. Hot Wheels car. Flamethrower. Minifigure. And of course, Charles. He's almost as tall as Charles. Like, almost. Yep. I smacked the camera. Please forgive me. Anyway. Yeah, let's take a look around the figure now. So, truck's the bottom, tank's the top. Just looking around. It's quite cool. You have to have the arms curved. He has like two elbows, which is kind of funny. Yeah, he's pretty clean. His head sits a little far forward, but that's all right. And the back's pretty clean as well. You got the treads, and then you have the little crane arm there. All looks really nice. Full of anti-studs though. Oh well. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So in terms of posability, head is on a universal joint, so it can go down, it can go up, it can look side to side. It's nice. This one has an actually detailed head because I had space. So unlike Flamethrower or like any of my other builds, to be honest. The arms, they can do a full 360. They're on this little T-joint and clip. They have this butterfly joint here, do the transformation. They've got two elbows, or maybe a wrist here, I guess. You could count this as a wrist, but I always keep it bent. At the waist, you kind of have to unlock it, but you have to pull this back, and then he has some waist swivel. I don't use the waist swivel because it dirties up the robot mode. And then at the legs, he's got a universal joint for the hip. So out this far, forward this far, back that far, and he has this much knee bend. And yeah, he's just this very fun figure to mess with. He's got a lot of posability, and he's just big, so he's fun to mess with. And he doesn't really fall apart either. The shoulders sometimes want to fall apart just due to the way they're attached because they don't have that much reinforcement in them. But, oh well. So, on to accessories. As you saw earlier, he does have the sword, but we'll get to this soon. First, you do have the rocket launchers if you want to use them as weapons. Like, just bring them out. And he can, like, be holding them forward. He doesn't have any up and down movement, so he's gonna have to be like pointing them straight at you. But yeah, there you go. Now he's pointing his rocket at you. So if you want to use that, that's a little gimmick you can do. It's due to the transformation. Yep, shoulder just fell apart. Oh well. And then now we can show off the sword. So come on, stand for me. Come on. Bringing the sword, just kind of clips into his hand. Just like that. Boom, he's got a sword. Now he can look majestic with this sword. Get him into like he can get into some cool poses with this sword. Like, kabam. Yeah, look at that. There we go. All nice and posed up, holding the sword, ready to stab the camera, apparently. Minifigure. Yay! Anyways, guys, I've been rambling for too long. That's basically everything Treads has to offer. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see me make more stuff like this, I enjoy making Duocons. They're less engineering for me to have to do, because I can just make two vehicles that become one robot. Anyways, guys, that's about it. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I will see you all next week. Thank you, guys. See ya.